there, Nikki here bringing you a art video. This was a interesting art video to say the least because I started off with something that I thought was gonna work, but it ended up not working. Here's the gist of it. Basically, I'm going more into watercolors, as you can see on the screen, and I used my U brand color pencils to make a palette on the left side. I was told that if you can use them as watercolors as well, and I tried doing that, but I guess it's either the brand I'm using for the paintbrush or the pencil itself, because it was not applying so well. So I just got my student watercolor palette instead, and that just did the trick. So I had an idea in mind what I wanted to do with these two pieces, but how to go about them, I didn't know exactly what to do. So I just started winging it. For example, this part, I started doing like the trees, but that didn't work out so well. That was because I applied it first before finishing the whole background. So what I did, I just applied a lot of water and then just shaded it in. I used different colors for the sand. Like I used like a peachy color along with a yellow to make a sandy scenario. It actually applied very well and made like a nice sienna color. There we go. Again, because I'm new to watercolors, I'm still fairly new to it. I had to see how to apply what I needed to do. So once I was waiting for the sand to finish, I went back to my jungle piece and I started doing different trees. Some of these I kind of like are accidents, but that's what I loved about it, because again, I know with watercolors, the whole point of it is like you're not supposed to be precise, and that's my problem most of the time with me. I'm very detailed oriented. I like things to be how I imagine it to be. But what I loved about this, because it was a background and I don't like doing backgrounds, I never had a headache doing this. This was actually very calming and relaxing. I was just picturing the scenario in my head and I was like, you know what? Let me do the best I can to make it happen. And you know what? It came very, very close. I actually did love how this came out, especially with the trees and the branches at the top of the picture and the jungle. But anyway, with the ocean itself, I didn't want it to be the same color to the sky, so I mixed in a light green and two blues on the palette, and I just mixed them together to make like a sea foamy green color. I went back and forth between the colors so that way it doesn't mesh with the sky. When the tide comes into the sand, it starts getting that foamy color. Just go away with me, darling. We'll get real lost. We'll get real lost again. Just go away with me, darling. We'll get real lost. We'll get real lost again. Just run away with me, darling. wanted to add a little bit more color to the horizon and the sky and the jungle piece. I actually think it made more of a difference. While the paint was dried, almost completely dried. This is my second mistake. No, this is a number of mistakes I did in this video, but it's fine. I went in with my Sakura Micron black pen, but I think it's either the product of the watercolor itself, because I tried it different times with the watercolors. With the fine point pen, it would deteriorate the ink. Like the ink would not come out of on the paper, and I was upset because I think it was probably the paint itself that did it. Because when I went in with like a pen, like for the white gel pen for the birds in the sea and the ocean, it went fine. I don't know if it was the product of the paint itself, or I really don't know. All I know is that I need a new fine point pen. Yeah, I went with some U-brand color pencils to go on to add some shells or a sea urchin. I really didn't know what I was making on that purple thing, but I'm gonna consider it a sea urchin. Yep, that is all for this video, guys. I hope you all enjoyed with this video. It's still a learning process, but I loved how it came out. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!